Greetings, Holy Trinity families. We wanted to close out this school year by letting you hear from Mr. Bolen about some specific plans that we have for the next school year. And now that you've been on campus for almost a year, you've had nearly a year to observe and listen and ask questions. So could you just share with us some specific plans that are coming together for this coming school year?
Sure. Begin with grammar school. First, about our grammar school, I would say that Holy Trinity is blessed with some fabulous teachers across the board, particularly in our grammar school. Our grammar school does really, really well. And so what I've inherited from previous years is a really highly functional grammar school that, like any other grammar school, just needs to be in a good cycle of regular, ongoing improvement. That cycle had actually begun before I got here, as Miss Mosley and Joe had identified some areas in particularly math. So some changes were already made there, and we're going to continue providing some training support for teachers to continue to grow in the use of that new math curriculum. For next school year, one of the areas that's been identified is in our reading program, particularly those 3 years between kindergarten and second grade. There's sort of the learning to read journey. We typically think of those as kindergarten is the introductory year, first grade is the year that reading actually happens, and second grade is the year that it gets anchored. But in truth, and this really shouldn't surprise us, students learn to read at different rates during those 3 years. And so the curriculum that we're going to use for next year has kind of a systematic approach. It's an Orton-Gillingham method, which has a very systematic approach that's helpful for all students to get that great foundation for learning to read. So students who can learn quickly, and then students that are emerging readers at different rates, that one curriculum serves all of those students. We'll pair that as we're able to continue to provide training for teachers in ways to balance whole group instruction with leveled reading groups, so that those students who catch reading very quickly can have an opportunity as a group to continue anchoring that, while the other students who are still emerging as readers can have that more focused attention from the teacher. The other thing in terms of grammar school is just next year we're going to look at our science curriculum and our grammar curriculum as we kind of think about the next school year ahead. What are the different ways that we can continue to improve? So science and grammar are the next areas that we're going to be looking at.
That's great. It sounds like we're going to go from strength to strength in the grammar school.
Sure hope so.
I love that.